What is going on YouTube? It's Pryda bringing you another V2 rocket gameplay video with this new gun called the Volk. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. It's pretty much flooding multiplayer right now, and with good reason, because it's so damn good. I have mostly positive things to say about this gun. The two little gripes I have with it are hipfire being bad, but that's because if it wasn't, this gun will literally be way too overpowered. The second thing that I believe is a little on the bad side is the muzzle flash. Now I've noticed that this gun has a lot of muzzle flash, but since it doesn't kick as much, it doesn't really bother me too much. But there are times when I'm in a dark room or something along those lines, and I notice the muzzle flash getting in my way. So what makes this a good gun is it has really good range. It has a really good time to kill because the fire rate is so good. The magazine size is 30. That's better than most assault rifles in this game. And when you stack extended mags on this thing, it becomes a 45 mag cap. But if you put rapid fire on that, you're gonna be burning through bullets like crazy. When I first got on and then realized this gun was in the game, I started seeing everyone using it. I was like, what the hell? I'll just stick with my lowest, stick with what I'm good with, or my PPSH. But then I realized that I can afford it with my armory credits. I had like 50,000 armory credits just sitting there doing nothing, so I decided to spend them. One of the best buys I've ever made for this game. Well, I didn't spend any money, but armory credits, in-game currency, all that nonsense. Really glad I have this gun. I've only dropped 2 nukes so far with it, and I've choked a hell of a lot more because Hunker doesn't protect you from like 16 nades being thrown at your face every 5 seconds, and it doesn't protect you against bad timing either, so there's that. The gun looks good, it sounds good, the iron sights are really good. I even have gold unlocked for this gun already because I've used it so much since. I wasn't even trying to, it just happened. When I find a gun that I like, I kind of stick with it. I don't really play this game for like the camos and all that nonsense, the cosmetic stuff. I just play for kills and like a fast-paced distraction, pretty much. And so far, this game is delivering that for me anyways. But if you don't have this gun so far, I recommend either picking it up whenever someone dies and drops it, buying it with armory credits, or hopefully you get lucky with random supply drops. I wouldn't recommend spending your money on supply drops to get COD points, but that's on you. Recently, there's been a lot of buffs and nerfs coming to this game. They finally got rid of shell shock. That's like one of the things I used to complain about in every video because I hated shell shock. It always annoyed the crap out of me, even when it didn't got me killed. Just knowing that some douchebag over there at Sledgehammer decided, hey, let's just make it really realistic, quote unquote. That way your teammates can nade you and shell shock you. That guy probably got fired and they got rid of him and got him replaced with someone else that was like, yeah, let's get rid of shell shock and make this game a little bit more better because people are shitting on it. One other thing I noticed is that you can't throw nades as far anymore. Now I haven't tested it to prove this, but I know for a fact that they have, because before you can throw nades over a lot of buildings, but now it's like you can't throw for shit. I don't have a problem with that because people throw nades way too much anyways, but it's just something I noticed. I don't know if anyone's talking about it, but yeah. I'll probably make like a comparison video or something just so you guys can know what I'm talking about, since no one is really talking about it. But right now I don't feel like I'm too inclined to make that type of video because I don't really do that type of stuff, but I'm thinking about it. They also added a new division, the Resistance division, which is what everyone is running now because they want more supply drops for the division. That's cool and all, but I don't think I'll see myself using the Resistance division too much. But I mean, I'll give it a try eventually when I'm just want to dick around and lower my KD, then I'll start using it. I've noticed that you have that scrambler effect, and I've been asking for a scrambler type score streak for the longest since the game came out. Like the counter UAV shoots down UAVs and that's it. Shoots down one UAV and then it's gone, and that's its only job, to get rid of the UAV. It doesn't create the scrambler effect that we knew and loved. I wish they did that, but what we got instead was a scrambler division. I don't see myself using that specific division just for the scrambler effect because When I notice an enemy has that, I always prepare myself and end up killing them. I don't want to be that guy running around with Scrambler and all of a sudden people are just pre-aiming every corner waiting for me. So I don't really see the pro side of that. But I mean, if everyone on my team is running a Scrambler, I might have to convince them. Just get a party of 6 or even 5 or 4 and just run Scrambler and see what happens. Just scramble the crap out of their maps. That'd be kind of fun, actually. Another thing they added to this game that I thought, why the hell, was the combat training that shortens your fuse when you throw a nade or any kind of explosive, whether it be a Betty or C4, anything that isn't explosive will be shortened. The time for it to explode, once it leaves your hand, you're kind of screwed, man. I started noticing that nades were blowing up faster than usual, and I thought, wait, is this a bug or something? What the hell is going on? You know, I thought they buffed the nades again, but then someone started telling me like, bro, it's just a combat training. And I thought, wow, that's kind of stupid. They actually made a combat training that's like makes nades better. That's never a good thing. Nades aren't something that you want to buff. In a game where it's literally programmed for you to have a nade and everyone throws them, it's gonna be cancerous to buff that type of mechanic. But that's just my opinion. I like using Bettys now because it's like a free kill. If you can avoid a gunfight, it's better, you know? This game doesn't really reward you for having good gun skill. Yeah, you get a few kills, you get a triple, you get a quad feed, but then what? They respawn and they start nading you, you know? Or you run up to them and they have a shotgun or they quickscope you. That's why I run Bettys mostly, is to play kind of tactical and avoid as many gunfights as possible while still getting kills. But that's just me. This wraps up today's video, guys. I got a lot more coming, a lot more on the hard drive just sitting there.
Going through, motherfuckers.
But I want to continue using this weapon for a little bit more until I get sick of it and they add another gun. Then I might start playing with the other gun if I start liking it anyways. But I catch you guys in the next video. Pryda out. Laters.
I'm lagging now. Like my character is moving all over the goddamn place. I'm gonna move up a little bit. Yeah, I saw. Are you with the suppressor on? Damn, you went behind us. You have a suppressor on? Oh, must have been some.
Kill confirmed.
I can't pick up any bullets.
We're taking heavy casualties.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Counterintelligence airborne. Engaging enemy
I have no bullets in my gun.
Recon searching for targets.
Oh no! Does it even stay? Does it even stay if you drop yours? Wait,
Recon flight concluded.
I picked it up.
Kill them all.
On hunker because I always die from nades. Where? Wish I had a suppressor so I can flank. Oh, I got it. Holy shit.
In your area. Kill confirmed. Recon airborne. Launching V2.
I already got it. I didn't even know.
Counter recon aircraft ready. Recon aircraft destroyed. Recon flight concluded. Have them on the run. Kill them all. Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Recon airborne, searching for targets. Counter recon is airborne. Engaging enemy aircraft.
Can't believe I just did that, bro.
Counter
That's
recon
the second one in a row, right?
Engaging enemy aircraft.
You didn't want food?
Counterintelligence strike ready.
Oh my god, how did he... The hip fire sucks. I just gotta... Like, the hip fire is really bad or something. Because I don't know how that just happened. Oh no, I'm talking to someone else, sorry.
Recon aircraft ready. Recon. Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover.
Damn, I was about to get more of them.
Excellent work.
Oh man, that was a good game.